Why is the reciprocal rule crucial for sharp photos? Have you ever wondered why some of your photos come out blurry, while others are crisp and clear? The answer often lies in the reciprocal rule, a simple yet effective guideline for achieving sharp images. This rule helps you understand how shutter speed and focal length work together to minimize blur caused by camera shake, especially when shooting handheld. The reciprocal rule states that your shutter speed should be at least the reciprocal of your lens's focal length. For instance, if you are using a 50mm lens, your shutter speed should be at least 1/50th of a second. If you switch to a 100mm lens, then your shutter speed should be at least 1/100th of a second. This guideline helps counteract the magnified effect of small hand movements, which can be more noticeable with longer focal lengths. Think of it this way. When you hold a long pole, even tiny movements of your hand can cause the end of the pole to wobble significantly. Similarly, when using a telephoto lens, even the smallest shake can lead to noticeable blur in your photos. By following the reciprocal rule, you can set your shutter speed fast enough to freeze that motion, resulting in sharper images. Now let's connect this to the exposure triangle, which consists of shutter speed, aperture, and ISO. Shutter speed controls how long your camera sensor is exposed to light. Faster shutter speeds reduce exposure time, which helps limit the chance for movement to affect your image. However, faster shutter speeds also allow less light in, so you may need to adjust your aperture or ISO to maintain proper exposure. While the reciprocal rule is a helpful guideline, it is not a strict law. If you are using image stabilization technology or a tripod, you can often use slower shutter speeds without worrying about blur. Additionally, this rule mainly addresses camera shake, not subject motion. If your subject is moving, you may need even faster shutter speeds to capture a sharp image. Understanding the reciprocal rule is essential for balancing shutter speed with focal length. This knowledge helps you maintain sharpness in handheld photography, especially when using longer lenses. By applying this rule, you can make informed choices about shutter speed to avoid blur and ensure clearer, more detailed images.